Hey, I'm Benny. I'm a admissions consultant and tutor at the Profs. I've spent 2 years working in banking at Barclays Investment Bank. I have also spent time building my own fintech. Currently, I am a academic scholar at the Uni of Oxford. So I have a really intimate knowledge on not just how to build great applications, but also how to break and get into finance. I've helped many students as well as clients get into the likes of Barclays, Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, and I've worked on not just their CV, but also their interview preparation. So I'm here to give you a few tips on how you can break into finance without necessarily having a financial background. So to begin, I emphasize this to everyone, is to do the work. By that, I mean, you have more of a hindrance if you don't have a financial degree or you don't have a financial background to prove that you can do the job. And the way to do that is to do the work. By that, I mean, don't just say, I want to be an investment banker. Don't just say, I want to work in finance. Don't just say, I want to be an M&A analyst. Understand what that means. Understand how a bank works. Understand the different divisions in a bank. Understand the first principle, why banks exist and why they do what they do. What does an investment bank do? What does a retail bank do? What does a wealth management do? Understand these things at a high level and then draw your way down until you find the specific teams and the specific functions that exist within a bank. Once you do that, you will be more knowledgeable than 90% of the people that apply to banks. Because most of people who apply to banks apply to it because of prestige. They've heard that finance people make a lot of money. They've heard that finance is a safe job. It's sometimes a very sexy job, apparently. But they don't actually know what different divisions there are in a financial company and why they exist. So my very, very first thing, and I can't stress it enough, is be very, very resilient in doing the work, doing the research, so that when you're put in front of people who work in finance, you can speak their language, you understand their issues and worries, and you're able to convey to them that you can do the work. Tip number 2 is to network like crazy. You don't have a rich parent who works in finance. You don't have an uncle or a friend who works in finance. And if you do, great, use them. If you don't, network. By networking, I mean, don't just go to events and speak to people. Be very intentional about speaking to them. And you're able to be more memorable if you've done the work, you understand the different divisions that exist in the bank. So therefore, you can pinpoint who you need to speak to. Getting into finance is hard in that there's various processes. There's CV, assessment centers, various rounds of interviews. There's numerical assessment. There's verbal assessment. So you want to make sure that you put yourself in the best foot forward. And a way of doing that is not just doing the work in terms of research, but as you're networking, you're able to get glimpses of what the work is actually about. And then from there, you're able to show your skill set in how you can go about actually fulfilling the task of the job. So when you network, do it with intention. Choose the people that you need to network with, reach out via LinkedIn, go to events. So if you're a current graduate and you're currently at university, go to as many events as you can and speak to people, get to know them, understand what they do. If you're out of university, use LinkedIn, use friends of friends, again, to really get that first insight from people who are currently in banking or people who are just left banking. Get yourself involved in that world. And the third point to break into finance is you need to be methodical in where your skills are lacking. By that, I mean, if you want to get into investment banking, you can get a foot in the door by potentially working via operations or by potentially working in the treasury. A bank is massive, and you need to see how you can get your foot into the door. Because once you're inside the building, I can guarantee you can network your way into different roles. And also you have a first-hand view and exposure to the actual division that you want to get into. So before you get your foot into the door, or really think about what your end goal is and think about different avenues in which to get there. There's no one linear path into working in finance. Not everyone goes through the route of internship, graduate program, and etc. There's off-cycle internships. There's insight days. There's starting out in operations and then going into investment banking. They're starting in compliance and then working your way into M&A. And you can only really do that if you go back to my first point, which is to do the work, understand how a bank operates. Those are key and they're crucial. And to encompass all of that is having a really, really good CV. CVs, notoriously for banks, are quite boring. It is very straightforward, black and white. There's no sexy logos or crazy fonts. Have your CV reviewed and looked at by people working in the areas and divisions that you want to work at. So yeah, make sure your online profile is great. You have your LinkedIn, you've done your networking, your CV is on point. And I'll go back to my first point, do the work and do the research. Know the divisions in the bank, know which division in a bank you want to work in, know any directors or MDs of that division, and know any current deals that they have worked on or the bank has worked on, and be able to break down that deal and speak about it. I guarantee you, if you're able to go to that depth of research, then you will stand apart more than the top 2% of people who apply. And you can convey to someone in finance that this person knows what they're talking about. So good luck. And if you are keen to get more support, if you're keen to get more guidance on the process, if you're keen to get more understanding of the role and the industry, feel free to reach out to the profs and they can pair you up with someone that can help you go through the process. If you like the content that you've just seen, please like, subscribe, and share this to any friends that you might know. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. And if you like one-to-one admissions consulting or tutoring with the profs, the information on how to do so is on the screen. And last but not least, best of luck with your studies and any applications you might have in the future.